Chemtrails. Some people don't think they're real. Well, I have a chemtrail story. Thank you for watching the Shikama Live Show with your host, Shikama. So here's a story as it was told to me. This didn't happen to me, but I heard this story, and this was the first time I had ever heard of chemtrails. What are chemtrails? They are the trails left behind airplanes that stay in the sky for an extended period of time. Now, the jet stream or the condensation off of wings in an airplane, you can see them, but as the plane is moving, the condensation is disappearing. So let's say the plane is moving, about 200 yards behind it will be a trail, and after the 200 yards, it will disappear. So as the plane moves, the 200 yards disappears as it moves as well. A chemtrail stays. That's how you can tell what a chemtrail is. And if you look at it, a lot of times it will be a thin line, and then it will go into a dissipated line as the particles, whatever the chemical is, falls to the ground. And that's the whole point of it, is to seed the air with some sort of chemical. So here's the story. It's a horrible story. The lady said she was at the park one weekend, and this is the first time I had ever heard of chemtrails, and everybody was having a fantastic time. The sun was shining, everything was beautiful, people were laughing, the children were playing, they were having picnics, everybody was getting along just great. It was the perfect sort of Disney-like, not that I want to use the word Disney, the whole fairy tale sort of setting. Park of green trees, lush grass, picnics, birds chirping, what have you. Overhead flies some planes, and they left chemtrails, she noticed. She said within 30 minutes, people were fighting each other. It literally was actual physical fighting with each other's men, women, children. Nobody was unaffected by the chemical that had been sprayed, and it took 30 minutes for this to happen. Literally, it went from fairy tale setting to people at each other's throats, fighting each other, physically fighting each other. And that's the story, and people are thinking that chemtrails are not real, or it's just some sort of hoax or some sort of conspiracy. I have been meaning to take my camera out and get pictures of chemtrails myself. I'll do that one day if you all want me to, if you think it's something that you would like to see. I live right next to an Air Force base, so I believe I get far more chemtrails than anybody else. Please convey any stories that you have of chemtrails in the comments below. Thank you for watching the Shikama Live Show.